Hey, what's going on, everyone? Joe here, and it is a great day when we've got an excuse to jump back into Jotunnslayer, one of my favorite action roguelites of 2025. So they just keep updating this game. We've got another character, a new god, a new map, and they've also, surprisingly enough, added multiplayer, which you don't typically get in a game like this, so I think that's actually very cool. But we're jumping in as Conan. He's got 3 main perks. He's got Triumph. Killing enemies has a chance to stack Triumph. It caps out at 5, but for every stack he's got, he ignores an entire instance of damage. He's also born in battle, so he's got a higher crit chance and higher crit damage, and he can also ram through enemies rather than just doing the typical dodge. He's also got different weapons, but I feel like I'm gonna go with the Necromancer's swords. It allows him to summon ghostly skeleton archers, which seems pretty cool. I don't think there's a character that can really do that. And then we'll just jump into the new map, Stygia. This map is also a little different because it seems like it's very large. You got different tombs you can explore. You can also ride animals. So let's see what it's all about. All right, so here we are. They did make it so on this stage you have to start at 130% difficulty, which is lower than usual, but you guys know me. I like a challenge, so I have scaled down the meta progression a little bit. Okay, so we haven't played this game in a minute. I've got 3 special abilities I can get from gods, and then 2 special abilities I can get from Conan himself. So do I want Thor or Brock and Sindri? I could do Blasphemy, which gets rid of a god for the entire run. I'm going to go with Brock and Sindri. They give me buffs. Increase weapon skill damage. So my basic attack would do 20% more. No, actually, the weapon skill is the Necromancers. They would be stronger. Or I can get more experience. Let's buff up these skeleton archers. And so if I hit Q, these guys appear. And so now we've got our first quest. Desert Wells. Strange vines have overgrown deserted wells, blocking access to life-giving water. Find and access the wells. To survive, one requires the symbols of life itself. Collect them all. Well, the wells give us more money, so I'm assuming this is a little bit more challenging. So let's go down below. This game is always so much fun. I'm happy to have a reason to jump back into it. Nerthus is another new god we've gotten. I have not messed with her much. She came out with the last expansion. Increase movement speed and attack speed. That actually seems like a lot of fun. I don't want to commit to any special abilities yet. Right now, we're just going to go for passives, which is something you guys remind me is my biggest flaw in this game because I like getting passives way too much. All right, let's move down. He's got a different hit he alternates to. Sometimes he slams the ground and does a shockwave. Okay, Odin or Nidhogg. Let's go with Odin. So Odin, you can give me a rolling boulder, higher damage and critical hit chance with god skills. Attack critical hits have a chance to apply bleed to nearby enemies. So bleed is something that is innately in Conan's kit. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab that, so we can bleed a little bit. And so this number above my head is my stack of Triumph, so I can take 2 hits before I actually receive damage, which is kind of busted. All right, archers. I gotta remember I need to dash aggressively because that is a way to do damage. Brock and Sindri, what you got for me? Increase god skill damage, increase XP gained, or lifesteal. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll this. And I want more attack speed. If we can bleed with every hit, I want to fling my swords around at like Mach speed. That's what I want. More health, more HP regen, or god damage. Let's reroll again. And let's grab some experience. What is this? Random buffing status with the use of the weapon skill. So whenever I summon my ghosts, I will get a random buff. It's not bad, but let's do XP for now so we can level up faster. There's a mechanic in this game where when you level up, there's a chance you get another additional free level up. I turned that off because I feel like it's incredibly overpowered. Plus, we'd be spending the entire video in menus. So let's go for Nerthus again. I want to see what you can end up giving me. These are all spells. I'm going to re-roll this. I want to see what passives you have. Increase power of all healing and health regen. Increase attack damage with every point of health regeneration. Interesting. So if I have a ton of health regen, we'll be strong as heck. All right, let's go for the magic fangs. Not really sure I need health regen when I've got Triumph, but this is my first time using Conan. so that's fine. Dodge through, summon my ghosts. Conan, what abilities do you have? Higher critical hit chance when health is low. Really? That seems counterproductive to you. Okay. Larger and larger great sword strikes. 2 rotating short swords. A ricocheting and returning shield. Give me Rampage. We get some large great sword strikes. Now let's clean up this well. That dash is nice. It does a ton of damage. Okay, get my money. Conan. Increase the maximum amount of triumph so we can get 1 extra. Quick random sword slashes. Conical battle fury that can fear. Let's go for the flurry of blades. And so with that, we now have my 2 class skills. We'll have to rely on these for the rest of the run, but we've got god skills we can get. So let's go ahead and see what this is. Because I can go in here, right? Oh, they're all connected. This is like a different chamber. So it's 2 stages in 1, essentially. That's cool. I also like this flurry move. It seems super useful. I have to get right up on these guys, which makes sense, though, with Triumph. So archers. Let's go see if there's anything in the middle. This game doesn't typically have a lot of random events all over the map. You have to wait for the quest to pop up, but I do see a chest up there, so I'm going to make my way that direction. Conan. Better health regeneration and increased health. Well, I did get the magic fangs, right? So if I get more health regen, that becomes more damage. Each gain triumph heals a small portion of health. No, let's go Warlord. So right off the bat, what I am noticing about this guy, you can either be low health, high damage, or just build yourself as an insane tank. Which in solo doesn't seem incredibly interesting, but I feel like he synergized really well in multiplayer. Which is something we're definitely going to have to try out. All right, we got a loot goblin here. Let's knock you out before we go for the chest. Ghosts. Okay, we got a subclass. Slow but hard-hitting greatsword at hand, dealing damage at the end of dash. So my attack range goes up. For every stack of Triumph, I have more critical damage versus elites. Dash modification. Dash distance goes up, and I do damage at the end of the dash only. Master of Arms that prefers sword and board with an extra stunning shield attack. So I can have more Triumph, I have a stun chance, I have a block chance, and I do more dash damage. So this is definitely like the tank setup. This reduces my Triumph. Triumph as dash charge. So wait, I use my Triumph to dash? Attack speed plus 50%. Effect per Triumph, we get evasion. And whenever I dash, I'm invulnerable. So this just boosts my attack speed by 50%. This is the Rogue. Yeah, let's go for this. But now we can only have 3 stacks of Triumph. But look at how fast I attack now. All right, Loot Goblin. No, it doesn't look like I consume any stacks by dashing. I don't think. No, wait a second. I get it. So I've got my dash cooldown on the bottom, but I can consume my Triumph to get extra dashes without worrying about a cooldown. Stray cats. Mysterious cats have been found lurking in the tombs. Find them all. Yes. I want the cats. I'm going to get this chest I've been sleeping on, though. So let's move over here. Elixir of Bloodlust. Higher crit chance. Or I could get a magnet, but I don't think I need that. Let's go for crit chance for 70 seconds, and let's make our way over to these kitty cats. Chance to gain Triumph upon being hit. 35% chance. Let me get that. Let me get that. If we could just dash all over the place. This is such a random quest. I think someone just wanted to add cats into this game. Man, you can tell I'm in a good mood. I always have fun with this game. I felt like when I first played it, the thing that really hits me about Jotunnslayer, and the reason I like it so much, because some people are like, man, this game is mid. I don't know about it. It is incredibly polished. Yeah, it doesn't have a ton of content compared to the competition, But you've got like 6 incredibly solid maps, characters that are very, very different, and then there's a ton of challenge modifiers. So it's like comfort food. A chance to gain Triumph with a critical hit. Dude, we could just get Triumph for everything. And if I can stack this properly, we can be constantly dashing. A loss of Triumph has a chance to let enemies around to run away, so we can fear them. Let's go for Brute. So if I crit, we can get Triumph. I can only get 3 stacks. But dash, dash, dash. That's so good, man. And since it makes us start on easy difficulty anyway, I'm going to abuse the heck out of this and just blitz through everything because I've got so much health. I've got so much health regen. I'm still nowhere close to doing all the meta progression, but another really cool thing they added with this update, you can use your meta progression currency now if you've got excess on 1-run buffs, and then it's spent for the remainder. Let's see, Nerthus. Increase movement speed and attack speed. We can level this up to 14%. Yeah, I'm going to do that. What is this? Increase collection range for experience in items and can trigger a magnet. I see. I'm going to go ahead and get the swiftness. Get down with the swiftness. I get the last cat over here. We still need to do these quests fast, otherwise we won't trigger the boss. We don't need the food. I've got, how much health regen do I have right now? Because I've got some pretty crazy stats. HP regen, 5 HP a second. So even if they do get lucky enough to hit me through my Triumph, I'll heal all that damage. I also really like how there's different enemies up top. All right, Conan, I want to go ahead and level up your flurry of blades. I want to get this capped out. So we go from 3 strikes to 5. It's interesting how short range it is. All right, come on. You got destroyed, man. Oh, more attack speed. 12%. Let's go. This is also the first time in a long time I've been able to play as a melee character, so I'm really excited about that. Attack critical hits apply cripple to enemies. Chance to gain bloodlust with each dash. 30% chance whenever I dash. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, give me the bloodlust. Give me the bloodlust. Let's get this chest here, then go for the loot goblin. The archers are cool. I don't really think they benefit from the build very much, but, you know, I like their company. More damage, more movement speed and attack speed, or money. Let's go for the elixir of haste. I want to attack even faster. Nerthus. Weapon skills may summon damaging roots. I still don't have a god skill. I just realized that. All right, well, let's go ahead. Limit the amount of damage the hero can sustain from a single blow. Damage limit, 50% of max health. I don't think anyone's going to hit me for 350 damage, though. That's not going to happen. So why don't we do Magic Fangs to give me some more damage? I mean, this could be a challenge run where I get literally no god upgrades. But we're going to start to feel this in a little bit. Okay, we got lizards. Next objective is in 55 seconds. You know one Survivor-like I'm actually super excited for that's coming out soon? The Warhammer Survivor-like. One thing I don't talk about, I'm a big fan of Warhammer, so I think it's gonna be fantastic. Plus, if it has anywhere near the amount of content Vampire Survivor has, oh yeah, Rado, let's do more attack speed. That is the only stat I want right now. I want to break and contort my body every single time I swing my sword. I wonder what motivated them to try to go for Conan. I went through a phase like a year ago when I moved into one of my last places where I was marathoning through Xena Warrior Princess. I don't know why. My dad always loved that show growing up. I never entirely understood why, but, you know, after watching it, I kind of understood. All right, Conan. Increase attack damage for each point of triumph. I don't want that because we're never going to have that. Weapon skill can be used more often the higher the triumph. Yeah, so sometimes I want high triumph, sometimes I don't. So let's go for the Flurry of Blades again. Five seconds until our objective. Conan. Limit the amount of sustained damage and increase the chance to reflect a small projectile at max triumph. Huh. No, let's cap out Flurry of Blades. I've got... Does it go from 12 to 8? I see, so I have less strikes, but they do more damage. What an interesting level up. It sounds like there's more of them, though. Medium, Curse of Sands. Endure an obscuring and hindering sandstorm under strong winds. Face it and survive. Yeah, we'll be good. Gotta go to this panel on the right. What the heck is this? Oh, this is a healing spot, right? I don't need that. We're barely ever getting hurt. All right, we gotta do this for a minute. It's okay. Let's do some juggling. Oh, wait, no, actually, I'm taking damage. I'm not that strong. This does make it way harder to move around, though. Weapon skill damage. Let's max out my attack speed. 24%. Dash through all these guys. There's a god out there that has to buff my dash damage. I'm not sure who it is. Every single time I've played this game, I've always rocked with different characters. I've never really committed a ton of time into one guy to figure out like what max synergies they have or who you want to go for. Odin. Higher damage and critical hit chance with god skills. I could get a warrior from Valhalla. Wait, so could we do like a summoning build? Give me this guy. Yeah, kind of. Not really practical for my 1,000 strikes. Could I go in here? No, I can't. If we could stop the storm and hide underground. I do wonder if we get different objectives just by hanging out underground, though, right? Depending on how long this takes, I might jump us into one of the harder difficulties just to see how crazy this stage can be. Because I'll be honest, I wasn't the happiest when I saw you had to start this from easy difficulty, because the last DLC started you from, I think, hard, which was nice. But this stage, again, is supposed to kind of take place in the middle of progression, not towards the end. Each subsequent damage dealt to an elite enemy is increased. Oh, wow. Because I attack so fast, if I keep hitting them, it stacks up to 30 and it does more damage with each hit. That's crazy. I mean, I already killed these guys in one hit, but, you know, with like bosses and stuff like that, they would stand no chance because I attack so fast. I'm going to hang out down here. I want to see if we get a different quest for being underground. I'm pretty sure after we do this objective, the boss is going to spawn. I'm pretty sure. There might be one more, but we'll see. Banishes, rerolls. Nah, give me some XP. Level myself up. Brock and Sindri, what you got? Let's do some HP regen because that's going to be even more damage for me. The aesthetic also reminds me a little bit of Smite, which I talked about in a few other videos. That was the only MOBA I ever got super into. But by super into, I mean like, like 10,000 hours. I played a ton of Smite. Let me know down below in the comments what you think I mained in a MOBA. Was I jungle, mid, support? Who knows? I want more class skill damage. Let the light penetrate the darkness of the tombs and reach the central altar. Yeah, so we do get a quest exclusive. What's up, big guy? Sorry, I do more damage the more times I hit you, so you stood no chance. Let's get 10 gold out of that chest. I want a ton of gold because that is our meta progression currency. And like I said, I haven't gotten anywhere close to maxing out the meta progression currency. Okay, so I gotta stand here and rotate this until it points to the middle. I feel like Conan's kind of easy mode, man. Not that I think he's overpowered. I think he's very forgiving. But I can spam all my dashes, get to the other side. Put up my ghosts. There might be one more quest after this. I'm not sure. Let's see. Finish the ritual and call forth the boss. Yup, boss time. Let's do it. I want to unlock the harder difficulty. This is a cakewalk. Odin, grant the ability to return to battle after death. That's for babies. Decrease cooldown of your skills when standing still. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'm gonna kill this guy without moving. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. All right, come on, dude. Walk to me. Walk to me. You will not. All right, so let's just stand on you. I mean, we're bursting you down. Oh, you got clones. Oh, they all have separate health bars. Okay, where's the other one? Where's your real form, sir? Let's stop this game. I feel like we're skipping so many phases right now. Few more hits. Holy crap. That was, oh man, that was insane. I didn't think we were going to do it, but we just barely clutched it out. All right, we got normal difficulty. Let's go. Now go to the main menu. Let me see. Let me see how much harder normal is. I want to see if we unlock some modifiers too. Skill shop. I'm already overpowered, man. I don't need any more skill points. Look at him. He's level 42. Although his boosts aren't that great. He just gets more HP, more healing power, and then bleed chance. A little bit more damage too. Don't have a ton on the gods either. All right. Conan. What other weapons you got, my friend? Oh, you have to beat normal difficulty to get this cosmetic, and insane for that one. That one looks cool. Breathe out a cone of dark crippling mist. Throw out 4 rotating daggers that orbit around the player. Unleash a flurry of unstoppable attacks. Fling out swords in 5 directions that corkscrew forward. I like how many weapons you have. Violently knock enemies back, healing you and granting a stack of triumph. Huh. Okay. Why don't we do that? Let's go for this. Oh, we have to do some certain challenges to get these. Limited vision in the tombs. Unlock condition. Spend 1,500 seconds in the tombs. Okay. Return 50 camels. Where the hell are the camels? I hate sand. It's coarse, rough, and irritating. And it gets everywhere. Evil Dead. Chance for enemies to cheat death and survive longer. Destroy 6 undead Jotun illusions within 10 seconds of each other. All right, so normal's a little bit tougher. It's a little bit tougher. Okay. Why don't we try something? Why don't we try something, guys? We're trying something right now. We're doing it live. We're going to go to the skill shop, and we're going to hit reset. Doesn't that give me everything? It doesn't give me everything. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. I want to see how good I actually am at this game. So we're going to see right now. We're turning everything off, and we're trying normal difficulty to see if I can't actually build something cohesive enough to allow us to beat the game at 180% difficulty. Oh, we've got this new god. I didn't really see him. Torment, reroll, free reroll. These are the temporary buffs that you can spend your coins on. More health, more experience, damage, attack speed, and god limit. God limit +1. Okay. All right, 0 meta progression. Got 198 skill points. That's not bad. Normal it is. I'm about to cry. So I guess we want to stay underground as much as possible. Holy crap, we are so slow without any meta progression. Okay. We can still one-shot these guys. That's all that matters. And so I can push them back, give myself a stack of triumph. We've got fate. Skull, represent misfortune. Fist, represent might in any form. Or arrow, represent speed in any form. What's the skull? What? What is the point of that? All right, so no reward. Let's do the wells again for the money. That was not worth grabbing. And so I need to make sure we do our pushback as often as possible so we can max out stacks of triumph. We got a well right here. There we go. Holy crap. Okay, well, this is escalating. I need a new attack. 2 rotating short swords. Let's do it. Nice. That was actually very strong. I like that. Thor. Lightning strikes in 4 fixed directions. A storm of lightning bolts. Or randomly traveling ball of lightning. Give me the thunderstorm. Let's do some lightning. Appreciate it, my friend. Oh, I heal 100 health whenever I use my ability, too. So we really are tanky. Okay. Conan. A ricocheting and returning shield. Yeah, let's do that because we never saw this one last time. So we are Captain America. Now we need to make our way up top. Get to this last well. I don't think I ever saw those golems. Pretty sure they are new. Improve ability to collect resources and gain more gold. Now let's keep leveling up our abilities right now. Today is not the day where I focus on passives. Today is the day where I learn how to kill things faster. This is nice though. When I first played this game, I was actually thrown back by how difficult I thought it was, in like a good way. But you really, really had to be patient, otherwise you're gonna get some really fast losses. All right, so let's stay up here for a little bit. Maybe if it gets too hot, we can go underground. Nidhogg. Let's stick with Conan for now. And let's do attack critical hits, apply cripple to enemies. So they do less damage to me. I'm going to go ahead and level up Spiral of Steel. More damage. Okay, these guys, the rock monsters, they got to stop. Because they shoot out projectiles. It seems like there's so many archers up here. We can kill them fast enough. Oh, man. Got to save my dodge for that. Scotty's not bad either. Reduce damage taken. Large and slowing icy comet. Create slowing snow-covered areas. I do like this. It makes the enemies move slower and attack slower, and it doesn't count as an attack. It just helps me out on random spots on the map. Super useful. Yeah, there we go. Love that. You get a chest on the left side. This is also one of the few maps without any form... I guess there is fast travel. There's camels, but I haven't seen them. More food. Okay, we are getting a little too many enemies up here. Give me something good. More experience, critical hit chance, or 30% damage. Give me 30% damage. We gotta clear this out a little bit. There is a loot goblin, but he is too fast. I cannot catch him. Increased god skill damage. Increased potency of critical hits. That's more chance and damage. You should go for that, Conan. That's what you're good at. That's your bread and butter. We're gonna chase this stupid goblin to the ends of the earth. Bro. Just die! Stray cats. Oh, so no, we have to go down, I think, to do these. The serpent men. Didn't realize the serpent men were in town. Okay, we got him. We got him. Now let's move. Let me in, please. Okay. Serpent Man, if that is your name. You've got an exceptional amount of health. I feel like maybe the cats were a better option here. Such a nice long neck you have. Do I even want to mess with you again? I don't know what you do. I'm gonna go for my boy Thor. I trust him a little bit more. And I will grab stun and knock back enemies with each attack. 15% chance. A circular wave of lightning damage whenever I level up. That's not bad either, but I'm gonna level up the lightning bolts, because I think those are actually helping me substantially right now. You're so close to going down, my friend. That is one serpent man. Time for the other. Okay, we're doing this. I'm impressed. Am I allowed to say I'm impressed with myself? Is that too egotistical? Oh, I do not like these guys. All right, keep dodging, keep dodging. Another serpent man. Subclass time. Okay, okay. What do I want? I don't want to go for the rogue again. I don't think we need that. Attack range is fun. Critical damage versus elites plus 50%. Longer dash. I kind of like the idea of having 7 stacks of Triumph, though. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Gladiator. Let me have the Triumph stacks. Where's the Serpent Man? Oh, I haven't summoned him. Dude, poison sucks. It takes every stack away, and then I just melt afterwards. Okay, okay, this is bad. That stupid centipede really screwed me up here. Okay. Come on, bud. Yeah, nice try, buddy. Bite on someone your own size. Oh, my Triumph is gone. I think you are biting me. I think I'm not dodging the moves. Scotty. I still can get 2 more god skills. Large and slowing icy comment. We could reduce the damage I take. Make me even tankier. I've never really gone for a build like that. I'm going to go for the Arctic arrows. I thought about it, but I need damage right now. I don't need to be defensive. What? It's an awkward angle to get frozen at, man. I am in the corner. Come on. A few more hits. Dodge in. Nice. I said nice too early, but nice. He's dead. Oh, there's a chest. There's a chest right there. I wonder if it stays. So I'm going to run to the other door. Go down, grab the chest. All right, get ready. Whoa. No touchy, no touchy. Where's the chest? It is. Okay, cool. So if I go back up, no shot, all those enemies are still going to be there. Give me the movement speed and the attack speed. I'll be impressed, legitimately. No, okay. I'm still impressed with this game, but, like, if it remembered, I guess you could just cheat by going up and down, couldn't you? Like, let's max out my swords. Wait, higher critical hit chance when health is low. No, I don't want that. Max out my swords. If things get bad, we can try this strategy. Wait. No. No way. No way, man. That's so busted. I really like the music in this area. They knocked it out of the park, man. Jotunnslayer devs, if you ever want to make a hero a giant orange cat, look me up, okay? I'm like your biggest spokesperson. Endure obscuring sandstorms under strong winds and plague of locusts. Face them all to survive. This is the hard one. You know we're going hard. Go hard or go home. Goodbye. And let's max out the shield. Increase movement speed and make dash usable more often. Oh. Each gain triumph heals a small portion of health. 7 health, that's stupid. Give me pirate. I'll tell you though, whenever we get to the boss, if we get to the boss, it's gonna be a nightmare. Okay, so these are the locusts. They come after me. It's kind of crazy though. Okay, just thread the needle, thread the needle. Good dash. I know they don't give me anything for dying, but whenever I see something with a health bar in this kind of game, I'm like, oh, what do they have? Higher critical hit chance when health is low. I'm going to go ahead and banish this thief thing for more meta progression. We're going to re-roll this. Increase attack damage per point of triumph? No shot, man. No shot. This is also 1 triumph, 35% chance whenever I get hit. Give me mercenary. So now we do way more damage. Because I got 7 stacks. I got stacks on stacks on stacks. 15 seconds to go. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I see that loot goblin over there. He's mine. All right, this is getting kind of crazy. I think it might be time to run downstairs. Nice. Okay. Get the money. Get the money. Run. Get out of here, Golem Man. This is my spot. Where'd everybody go? Thor. Chain lightning upon being hit. We could max out thunderstorm. I still have one more move, huh? Returning hammer of Thor. Now let's max out the lightning bolts. I do need to get one more god move though. Need to get it soon. Because we got one quest, and then it's boss time. I'm actually kind of worried about running through here. Yeah, it's ramping up. We're gonna go up top to the chest. Dash. It's good I have so many disrupts. Being able to dash more often and then scream and push them away is working wonders. Let's get 50% of my current XP. All right, see you guys later. Lightning strikes in 4 fixed directions. Stun and knock back enemies with each attack. There's a 15% chance. I saw this last time. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. That poison almost shredded me. We got to get my stacks back of Triumph. But it seems like overall, it's a little bit easier up top. I should not have said anything. I should not have said anything. Also, whenever I play these games, I aim and attack manually. And because I get so stressed out, I click every swing. So my finger is like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Okay, we gotta penetrate the darkness with the power of light. Sir? That's nice and all, but I'm gonna leave. Wait, I can cheat. I can cheat. Oh wait, no. Once I go down, I can't go back up. Because we're in the quest. I was gonna go up and then walk to the correct staircase. What's up, Anubis? Keyword noob. Is it time, Thor? Is it time? Gain chain lightning on each attack? Oh, okay. I was thinking about grabbing a new ability, but of course my brain can never say no to chain lightning. All right, keep standing, keep standing. He's frozen. No shot. We cheated this. No shot, man. All right, got too many explosions going on right now. You're very... Oh, Joe. That was almost very bad. We might need to take a pit stop. We're going to take a pit stop. Because I'm not liking your health right now. It's about to fill up, but I'm about to get blasted. Thor, give me lightning strike. Okay, full health. Two triumph. You stunned? Okay. That worm is gonna spit poison, and we don't want that. This is insane. This is insane. Oh, we have to spin it all at once. It loses progress. Oh boy. It's okay, we killed the big guy. Give me a chest. What's inside the chest? Movement speed, God skill upgrade, or 20% flat damage. I'm gonna go ahead and get God skill damage. Judgment, push these guys back. I have to stand my ground. I have to stand my ground. Yes! All right, boss. I am unstoppable. We shall be victorious. I don't even need that chicken. I'm too good for that chicken. Oh my God, what is happening in there? What is happening? Decrease movement speed of all enemies around the hero. I mean, yes. This is mine. This is mine. Plus 30% damage for 70 seconds. Yes. All right, boss. I summon you. This is as ready as I'll ever be. Uh-huh. Oh, where are you going? Okay, we got some bullet hell stuff. I get to finally see what your moves are. This is exciting. Instead of just standing still and killing you. Oh, you summon boys. I don't like boys. I learned that about myself at a young age. No, please! Balls in my face! I'm not okay with that. We already discussed this. It's okay. I got the power of anti-clockwise. Counterclockwise. That's what it's called. That's what smart people say. Oh, man. We do not do a ton of damage to these clones. This'll be an effort. Just keep getting my stacks of Triumph up. No shot we actually have to kill these before you come back. That's nuts. I will say, though, in conclusion, Conan is the easy character. If you're like, I can't beat Jotunnslayer, it's too hard, just get Conan. Like, that's all you gotta do, man. That's all you gotta do. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I got hurt even though I dashed through that. No iframes. Sorry, that move does not bother me. I will say, after seeing your kid, and I don't want to be overly negative, it's just after playing this game so much, you are probably one of the least engaging bosses. Because we got bosses that have so many cool mechanics. Like the boss in the dwarf area, which you fight on a conveyor belt while he's punching you. Or the boss that slowly stomps on the ground, making the arena smaller and smaller. I think this is just a little too simple. It's like, hey, I've got two pretty heavily telegraphed attacks and then kill my clones. But the lower my health gets, I have more clones. Still super cool aesthetically, though. But I would like to see the next DLC boss give me that charm I saw with the original game. The map is stellar, though. I love all the new stuff. I don't understand the camels. Oh, Joe, that was pretty close. All right, he's halfway. I hope you're ready to get boned. Oh, come on, dude. You're kidding me with that. You're kidding me. You brought this asshole in here? I was spending quality time with you. Triumph is kind of busted, though. Being able to absorb one whole hit means if there's a big AoE that you would normally be terrified of, you could just say, I'm okay. I'm not going to move. Sorry, I gave him blue balls. He's frosty. I'm just ignoring him. He's gonna die to collateral damage. There he goes. All right, it's your shadow clone jutsu. Whoa. No, it's kind of escalating a little bit with all of them summoning their own clones. I do think this weapon is also the most forgiving because typically in the boss fights, it's a war of attrition, right? You don't get a chance to heal. So the more they whittle you down, the worse it is. But every single time I use my ability, not only do I get a stack of armor, I heal 100 health. I think I could not have picked a better weapon to come into this with 0 meta progression. Did I realize that? I did not. But damn, is it not forgiving. Oh my god. How many of these are there? It's definitely a length of fight, which sucks. Every single time he does this phase, he's going to have another clone, and I don't know if it caps. But that means it's going to get harder and harder and harder. All right, you're down. Down you go. Oh, this moves now. Got a nice little update. It's crazy I didn't see any of this the first time through. Oh my god. Joe. You better slow down, sir. Slow down, just wait for it. Smell the roses. Smell the corpses. They're so refreshing. Oh my. This is terrible. I have to wait for these laser beams of death. If you summon clones right now, I'm going to be very upset with you. I'm going to be very upset with you. Oh, I'm getting head right now. I'm getting the most lethal head I've ever had in my entire life. Please, go down. Why am I acting like you're about to die? You still have 2,500 health. As long as you keep doing this instead of the clones, I'm actually okay with this. I got my ability. Dog. I don't think you do clones anymore. I don't want to speak too fast, but looks like you're all cloned out. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Oh, this is bad. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Wait for 2 seconds. Wait for 2 seconds. No, 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 no. No, please. I've come too far. In the end, it does matter. Please. Why are you? No! Holy cow, guys. I cannot believe we clutched through that and actually won. My butthole was so puckered, I can't even describe it. What do you mean we didn't win? Shut up. This was Jotunnslayer. I love this game. It's always so much fun to jump back in here. Yes, this game doesn't have a wealth of content, but it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, now 8 entirely distinct characters, all with different weapons and different mechanics. We've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stages. And every stage has modifiers, a ton of different difficulty levels. As I said earlier, I think this just being comfort food is exactly how I feel about this game. It is incredibly polished. Every time I jump into it, I have a ton of fun. But now that it's got co-op and it's on console, I think you can get some really extra enjoyment out of it. If you guys enjoyed Jotunnslayer, let me know down below. Hit that like button. And if you've watched me this far and have not subscribed to the channel, be part of the movement. We are getting so close to 150K. Make my day. That is going to be it for me. I will see you guys next time.